Welcome everybody. We are now having the theme, the power of collaboration. And we have a really lot of good speakers. So I hope you all look forward to this session. And during this session, I hope you all will find some new inspiration and get some knowledge and be inspired to take what you learned today out and do it in the real world. Because if we're going to make changes in the real world, we really have to cooperate. So collaboration is the theme. And to start off, and the keynote speaker for today is Ragnhild Østmo. She has a long experience from the business life and where she's been working with communication. And I think that has really been a favor for her working into humanitarian organizations where she's bring this experience and matched it with her daily work at the Kirkens Bymisjon. And she's really done some great cases. So I think we will hear more about that, and you're very much welcome. Ragnhild.
Thank you. Thank you very much. As you said, I have my previous job was as the corporate communication manager from Hewlett-Packard in Norway, so I have that world with me when I now work as the corporate relations manager in the city mission, Kirkens Bymisjon in Oslo. My job now is to find companies that want to finance and sponsor our work and to make collaborations that are powerful for both parties and for the results. But to make these two worlds meet, it's not always that easy. I guess a lot of you sitting here also have experience from that. I will now share some of my experiences and not just like the this is how you do it kind of thing, but the challenges that I have met in this work. I'll start by, being a businesswoman. Okay, it's this way. Calling the city mission. Hello. Instead of our annual event, we would like to spend an afternoon together with you guys in the city mission and do something for society. Why don't we find an afternoon, and we're about 20, 30 employees, and we would love to, you know, just see your work and contribute to and make a change, do something good. Can we do that? And just little things to show who I am. Now I'm a social worker at the city mission called Anna, and I just talked to her, and she says, "Why do you ask me to do this? I have so much to do. I'm working for the most unfortunate people in the city, and now you ask me to make an event and spend time on these people in suit and tie, and because they want to do something together with prostitutes and drug addicts, and you know, I have a very small budget, and I have to use so much more people following up the business people and, you know, my own people, and you know, I want to just focus on my work. That's how I make a change." So, off with this. These are the two worlds, and I do understand it's a challenge to make them meet. I understand the business need to see for themselves, to get out of their office, it's exotic to do something else for an afternoon. It's motivating for people working there, especially young people. And it's important. But does that engagement really help us? Does that make it easier for us to do a change? And I'm sorry to say, if that's that alone, then the answer is no. What really makes a difference, that's the hardworking Anna and all her colleagues. They cost money. Not to mention all our volunteers that come every week or every month to do work with us. They cost money too. They need follow-up courses, all this. And what about our clients, our guests, the people on the street? What do they say? They say that the toughest thing about the life they're living is actually that they feel they are nobody. They feel that all day long people pass them on the street, look away, they feel like they're just air. And just imagine yourself for a whole day, if everybody you saw around you just pretended you didn't exist, because it's too painful to really see that you exist. How easy then is it to feel inside that, yeah, I have the power to do something with my situation. I can get out of this. So, can these different worlds meet? You know, the most beautiful thing in my work is when I actually see it happens. And it does happen sometimes, a lot of times. When we experience what powerful collaboration can do to the individuals, to the community. Just mention an example. We have engaged a lot of the big companies in this area, Bjørvika, in a partnership where it includes money, it includes engagement, it includes giving competency sharing, what both parties have as their assets. And Thursday, a couple of weeks ago, 40 business people from these companies, they joined us on the streets together with 40 of workers from one of our, what is it called? One of our job, oh, it's called Lønns og Fortjent. It's a thing where people with drug problems, people that cannot be in ordinary jobs, they get 3 times a week paid jobs, picking garbage, cleaning up subway stations, etc. And so these 40 business people joined the 40 people from Lønns og Fortjent together for some hours in teams, picking garbage. Ended up here at outside the opera for a big barbecue party. And when all these 80 people came back, they came back as different people. They've changed. Something inside had changed. And one of our workers from the street, Geir Jacobsen, he said, coming back from this, it's easy for us to think that all these business people who has moved into Bjørvika are sitting on their high horses, looking down at us, thinking that we're just garbage. But when we meet like this, social status is not in focus, but who we are as human beings. I have gotten a new view and much more respect for these people today. And the same, other directors from the company said the same thing. You know, prejudice just fall apart when you meet like this. One woman from one of the companies, she said that she talked to a woman who had run her own restaurant, and at 33 years old, she had started testing some drugs, and now she was hooked, and she lived this life on the streets. And this person from the company said, you know, it could have been me. We're not that different. And it really was an eye-opener for her, and she was so touched. And she told me that this kind of experience, that is what is most important for us in the companies. So to sum up, we do try to make both things happen. We need the funding to do this work, but also we need the engagement of the people. And then beautiful things happen. And as a result, 40 more people now, when they walk to work through the town, they don't look away when they see a beggar, you know? They nod, they smile, they look in the eyes, and it does something to them. It does something to the person on the street. And in their office, they're proud of their employer who let them do this. This makes difference, both at the workplace, in society, and in everyone involved. But it doesn't come without expressing that all parties involved express the different worlds and viewpoints and challenges we experience, and that we try to understand each other. And also that all parties involved want more than just an exotic event or a passive donor agreement. So I hope we all excel in making these powerful collaborations that really make a change. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was an inspiring start of the session. And collaboration really seemed to work in your case. Yeah. Thank you very much.